Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Alex Leach. I'm I'm a writer for CG Magazine, and
Scott Dixon.
Scott Dixon, and we're back on our Dark's Throw's High Deprived run, and we're going to be meeting a familiar face today, and he's not going to be very happy to see us.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. This cat is great.
I'm immediately gonna go home, take off all my armor, and just be naked with the shield.
Good idea.
Seeing how easy this is with the low encumbrance is insane.
Yeah, and I will say one thing about this. This area is not actual. I would like to try something like this with an area like the Iron Keep, or one of the later areas in the game. An area especially with a lot of fast enemies. Like Iron Keep has a lot of very quick, very surprising enemies, and is deliberately designed in such a way to kind of ambush you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like there's a lot of archers.
There's a lot of archers, there's a lot of guys who just come out of nowhere.
And the archers all have like the dragon slaying bows.
Yep, and there's a lot of other things. There's a lot of big guys who kind of mess with it. There's a lot of traps, which I think is an important part of Dark Souls. Okay, see, this guy's gonna swing, and we are going to cheat.
Did you destroy any chests in this game?
Yes.
Yeah?
By accident.
Did you ever find out what was in those chests?
I looked it up online.
What was in it?
Well, I didn't look it up all of them, but there's at least one where I destroyed it, and it just had something like Titanite.
That's not too bad then. You didn't destroy something with some awesome weapon in it. Peace!
There goes those souls.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing in Dark Souls, you gotta pick up your souls again.
Yeah, absolutely. Make a beeline for it.
Alright, here we are again, and we are just gonna have some fun trying to beat the Dragonrider, and we're just...
Can you parry him?
I don't think so. You generally can't parry big guys, and I really am bad at parrying.
Yeah, the parrying is really difficult in this game.
Have you ever done it successfully?
Nope.
I've done it twice by accident. And it looks really cool. Backstabbing is great too in this game. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about this game is you have a lot of cool extra animations when you do things like backstabs or, you know...
Did you really take advantage of the power stances?
What power stances exactly?
Like dual wielding with two of the same class of weapons?
I didn't actually because
No.
I was playing a sorcerer.
That's true.
Somebody just died.
Yeah, you killed something.
Yep. Just gonna let this guy run out. Gonna roll and try this guy. Man, this is really way better to do rolling with no encumbrance.
Oh, absolutely. It's insane.
Yeah.
Good start.
Good start. Perfect.
Yeah, get those 0 souls. Oh, it's backstepping already.
Be smart.
Oh,
Come on.
come on. You can kill him like that.
Yep. That's one of the advantages. Oh, that was fun. And you did the smart thing because that move is fairly easy to avoid. All right. Okay, I'm overextending myself slightly.
Dude, check this. So your first hit does 45 damage. Oh no, why isn't it doing like the total damage you do?
Because I'm just doing like little spurts.
Yeah, but if you start comboing, it should be like 40, 80, 120.
No, it's apparently not.
Yeah.
It normally does that, but it's got a pretty small window of accumulation.
That's true.
So...
But usually you can even combo with the bow.
Alright, we are going to this guy a little bit, and we're going to back up.
You gonna drink?
Quick sippy. This is not... Nope, this was not a good idea.
No, you got this.
Okay, that was smart. Okay, we're on his butt, so...
As long as you stay in the center, I think you got this.
Now, this guy looks kind of like Smog, doesn't he?
He does. Well, I mean...
Like, that's the whole point, the whole thing about this game that I've noticed is there's a lot of bosses who look like old, like Dark Souls bosses.
He kind of looks like Smog, really.
Like, really basically like Smog. Like, Smog is the big fat golden demon who's always laughing at you.
I mean, Smog was much bigger than this guy.
Much bigger and much more irritating. Like, he has a really tough move.
Yeah, and he had a lightning. No, that was
Ornstein.
Ornstein was the lightning guy, who is the old Dragon Slayer. Is very obviously Ornstein.
Yeah, he's He's very obviously inspired by Ornstein. Because it's not obviously him, it's basically someone who
Well,
read the
but like
legend.
his armor is almost the exact same.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's gray. It's sort of a gray. He's got a red plume,
Yeah.
and he's got shadow power instead of lightning.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is so far, I assume, in the future.
Well, what's happening?
No, he just stopped. He does that occasionally with his AI.
I love his shield. That's the shield I'm rocking right now.
That shield's great. I used it on my my second playthrough, and I destroyed a treasure chest with it when I tried to pop the treasure chest to see if it was
Did you
merit.
know you can do jumping attacks with shields?
Yes.
They're awesome. They pancake people.
I did that with one shield. I haven't done it on an enemy yet because I usually mage it up. Oh, he's being smart, and he's gonna get me. We're not gonna. Okay, we're very close, so
Yeah, don't get greedy.
don't get cocky. This one. We're gonna
Oh,
try-
yeah, take him down. Take him down.
Got him!
That was good, man.
Woo! And now we have the ability to level up as per our rules, and we have a soul.
Jeez. 12,000 souls. Yeah, that'll do it.
Bring more soul, Slayer of Demons. Wrong way. Nope. Yeah, that's one of the problems with running through areas. I was actually playing Dark Souls 1 at a friend's place recently. And I remember something is when you go to seat, right?
The clams.
Yeah, the clams,
They'll follow you.
They'll run and they will follow you into the room.
Which is like the only instance of that.
Because the fog wall doesn't come up until Seath shows up. And just as also note, this is the NPC that stymied both of us.
Yes. So that's something I didn't know. I was screwed
you
over a
from these
lot by
parts?
it. That you have to
My name is
exhaust
Lucia.
everyone's dialogue always.
Exactly.
I come to
And I
spread the
noticed
art
that
of
that's a
miracles,
real
a
problem
practice of which
with this.
I am
I
a
mentioned it in my
disciple.
review because I was stuck for longer than you
I
were. I
can
was stuck
see
for about
that
8
you
or
are well
9
suited
hours.
to comprehend
And it's
their
like it's a
wondrous
little bit
power.
like it's a little bit punishing
cost of it?
in a way that isn't just like, oh, it's like how are you supposed to know?
I'd heard
Like,
awful rumors
Yeah,
about this
you don't
place.
know. And
I'm
in the
afraid
first
they
game, I
remain
had the same
true.
issue when I first started, is that I didn't know you could talk to people multiple
The king,
times.
gone.
And that it would change their
The
dialogue.
earth.
Yeah, and a lot of
ravaged.
Dark Souls 2 has a
The
lot of
burden
like
on
sub
people weighs
storylines
heavy.
with talking to characters. Dark Souls 1, sorry.
Yeah, you get a lot of
Why
stuff
did I
about
come
their
here?
relations, like Big Hat
Well-
Logan.
The
Do I
cleric
need
women
any other
and
reason
the
than
cleric
to
woman and
spread
his
the
her two
My
assistants.
preceptor
and
always said
Petrus,
this
her
art
other
should be
assistant,
shared
who
with the world.
has some rather dark designs.
The murderer,
And
what's the murderer's name?
such is
Patches?
my only
Patches, no,
Lautrec.
with the two sickles, yeah.
Yeah. The
Sometimes
guy
I
who's
fight the urge
just
to
a total
pack up
jerk.
and go
Total
back
jerk.
home.
I enjoyed smacking him down because he killed.
And being out here all
Firekeeper.
alone
Firekeeper.
only makes this
Now,
a more
one thing I like
fitting
about this
test
game
of
is
my
that not
fortitude.
all the women don't sound the same. In the first Dark
I
Souls, I
expected
noticed
this
all the women had that
cathedral to
very
be
like
bustling.
soft-spoken,
But there's
cutesy
hardly a soul
element
to be
them.
found here.
Definitely, the hag definitely does not have that.
Without any
No,
goings
the hag
on.
doesn't have that,
To a
but
place
in
I
the first
could
game you
go.
had Priscilla, you had Rhea, you had
Sorry.
Siglind, and they all sound
Help
like these
the
tiny,
gullible
you had Dusk, and
by
they all sound like
teaching
these
the
tiny
good
little
work.
waifs who are basically too cute for this world,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing.
You know what's something I was hoping they were going to hold over from Dark Souls 1?
No need for me.
People's mouths
The
not
gods.
moving when they talk.
Did her mouth move there? Because
Yes, her mouth did move.
okay, because I've looked at a few ones here and they don't always move.
They don't always move, you're right.
So we're going back to Majula and we're gonna level. And we are gonna make an attempt on the old Dragon Slayer. And we are gonna die.
We don't even have the blacksmith yet, do we? No.
No, we don't. I'm pretty sure we can still try him, but
No, he doesn't do anything unless we unlock the gate.
what do you mean?
The blacksmith won't do anything for us unless we...
We're not talking about the blacksmith, I'm talking about the old Dragon Slayer.
What about...
Like, we're gonna give a shot at that
Yeah,
boss.
yeah, yeah. But I was going to say we could upgrade our weapon or something.
No, we're gonna upgrade our soul level.
Okay.
This is the one time we're gonna actually do it. And we are going to give ourselves...
Seek
Oh, I
those
forgot
whose
to finish
names
talking
are
about it.
unutterable. The four
Yeah, see, the four endowed with immense souls.
souls.
So just kill 4 big, burly
Their
souls and
souls
eat
will
them.
serve as beacons.
And that'll apparently help things.
Once you have found them,
So did you keep on going to check
so that
out
hope
the
will not
basement
fail.
of the mansion?
Yes.
What's
is
that all
that a
about?
shard you found?
The fires?
Yeah.
Here,
The
let me
fires
see.
set up every time you kill a
So that I
certain
may
boss in the
help you.
game, the fires will light.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't all
To
light
see
until you
light.
beat the final
to
boss.
see hope,
I think it has something to do with
However
the whole
faint it
concept of
might be.
linking the fire and the Firelink Shrine in the first game.
Yeah, which is weird, because, like, I didn't even know when I beat Dark Souls... Nah, maybe we should talk about that.
All right, well, we'll not spoil anything. But here we are, as you can see, we're all 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, all, like, weakest of everything. And we are going to level ourselves up a little bit just to give a final shot on the old Dragon Slayer.
Go straight, or what is this scale the best off of? Dex or...
For the dagger?
Yeah.
Dex is what the dagger scales off
Then
of.
straight Dex.
Let's just take a look at it for quick. And equipment. And as you can see there, it's got
a
2
B.
and a B. But we can also switch to this weapon, which is weaker. But
No, we're not doing that. We're using the dagger.
yeah, we're gonna make it a Dex build because we feel like it. And seek
There.
souls, larger, more
Seek
powerful.
souls. Larger, more.
Yeah, and then find
Seek
the king and
That
presumably
is the
kill
only
him.
way. Lest this land swallow you whole. As it
And we're
has
just
so
not
many
looking so good. Mr. CG Skips here, as I named him.
CG skips.
Yeah, I named him CG Skips. And we're gonna level our Dex up. We can,
All the way. Keep going. Keep going.
No, we want to put some health in.
No,
too.
we don't.
Yes,
We're not going to get hit. We're not going to get hit.
Oh,
So-
we're gonna get. Oh, notice that we automatically get health anyway.
Yeah.
And
You
we're
get one thing of health for every level.
No, this is already higher Dex than I have in my sorcerer build.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Fine. We are very fast, man. This doesn't actually help us with rolling, sadly.
No. That's
back we go.
only adaptability and encumbrance level, right?
That's only it only works for adaptability and endurance. Not endurance. Vitality.
Well, vitality, which increases your
right.
encumbrance.
We're gonna start from here this time because it's more fun this way. And we're gonna see if we can actually make it through. We can't really run it
You can't run this one?
because we have to put down the drawbridge.
Oh, you can just put down the drawbridge and die.
Well, we have to kill one of the enemies to get the because you notice
Oh,
how the
because it
switch-
pops up, right?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
I would like to see somebody actually fight the Dragon Slayer, the Dragonrider, with none of the rings up. I'd like to see that.
Is it a really small
It's
like
very
arena
small.
at that time?
You saw. Let's just look at it when we get there. We're just gonna go down here and take a look here. See
It's
this ring?
this circle, yeah.
This ring here would be gone. This is the only thing we'd have.
I bet he just knocks himself off.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, there's a few bosses like this where you have to do stuff outside the boss level to actually be able to fight the boss, and there's a few where you cannot beat the boss without it. A few later ones. I will just say the Earthen Peak boss is kind of like that.
What's the Earthen Peak boss again?
The Earthen Peak boss, I don't want to spoil it for people. There's
Oh, wait, no, I know. It's sort of like almost little mini games inside the boss battle. Things you have to accomplish.
Yeah, and little things that just, make the fight that much easier. That was interesting. Okay.
Enjoying that extra damage.
That move is, you can't just roll through stuff like that. That was a close one. I thought I could do that.
Well, you actually did one last move in it. It just missed.
Yeah, it was so close. But I didn't notice it originally that we had the extra damage. I just saw 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. And then I'm looking at then, it's like 100 and something.
Yeah.
Guess looks like we're taking a break, so just give us 1 second. Alright, here we are again.
So we've hit our lowest health point now, right?
We are I think we are at halfway, so we are hollowed. This is the
Yeah.
bug I was talking about.
I like that.
Now I've actually seen it go for much longer. I've actually seen it go for, I've actually killed a guy entirely with just a dagger while he stood there and pretended. Note to self. Yeah. And that's why I missed last time. I'm actually not going to effigy yet. I want to see if I can do this. I want to see if I can run it and kill the last guy and then flip the switch.
Did you ever use a human effigy in the bonfire?
No.
Neither did I. Being invaded is half the fun.
Yeah, being invaded doesn't happen all that often.
Yeah.
It's actually I'm gonna just run by these guys, screw it, and then I'm gonna run by the next guys. I'm gonna run by the last guys, and then I'm going to try to kill the last guy so I can open the drawbridge.
Oh, there's actually there's a piece of armor up here too, isn't there?
Don't know. Haven't done this in a while. Yep. See, that guy's got to die. As you can see, there's that switch there. It's not up. He's got to die, and we've got like a very small time frame to do it. And we have got not a lot. See? I'm kind of hoping he goes off the edge, but he's not gonna.
Oh, this is gonna be tight. Get out of there, get out of there. Doesn't matter, you got it, right?
The switch might be up, it might go back. We're gonna see. If it does, I'm gonna quickly flip the switch and just die.
Yeah, he'll probably get you as you're
Yep.
flicking it, the switch, because you're no longer invincible anymore when you do that.
Which I think is a great idea because
Definitely.
it gives you more of a. It makes you more concerned with what you're doing. And
Part of me also thinks that was part of the sort of cheesing the game aspect too.
And they encourage that. The actual developers encourage you to find exploits.
Yeah, and that was an exploit
Well,
that
it's like
has been taken away from us.
Well, it's like in this game, the ogre at the very first area. You can, if you actually have magic, you can just stand out in the little alcove,
yep.
and he can't get through, and you just hit him.
I remember there's some bosses in Demon Souls that you could hit through the fog gate.
Yeah.
And you would get it down to like 10% health, and then go through the fog gate and then just hit it once and win.
Yeah, and that was the kind of thing they actually actively encourage that because of how hard this game can actually be.
Yeah, like the whole thing is like the game cheats, you should cheat too.
Well, and it's not like you're hacking the game. You're just using the example of how I fight, and it's not up. Oh, it is up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just run.
You might not even aggro him. Yeah, you do.
No, you will aggro him. Okay, come on.
Come on.
No, no, bad. Go away. No one likes you.
Go, 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 go.
I am going to fight and
Get the armor though. Get the armor on the left.
What, this?
Yeah. You might die.
Look at that. Just they're all coming from the top. That's a ring of binding, which is going to be very useful. And
Actually, that will be useful.
but we're not going to use it right now because we.
Probably don't have time.
Yeah, he's coming. I'm going through here. And here we go. Ornstein.
I think this guy's gonna. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this.
But at least we didn't get killed the first time. Now, did you get hit with that first thrust?
No.
I did.
Does it have some sort of special animation? We're doing 18 damage?
Yeah, we are not supposed to fight this guy. Alright, and I love this guy. I love this boss. I mean, he's not nearly as hard as Ornstein was. He's not nearly as aggressive.
Well, and the whole thing about them was it was 2v1.
Yeah, so you had to focus on both this big fat dude who's trying to butt stomp you, and this dude who's really slow.
Incredibly mobile.
Really mobile. And the cool thing is depending on who you kill, he actually hits you. I keep forgetting that you have to dodge sideways when you fight this guy, because he actually has such a long range, and you're no longer invincible when you're rolling.
You're only invincible when you're rolling forward.
Yes, you're only invincible for a short period of time too, comparatively.
To Dark Souls 1, yeah.
Yeah, so you're actually
Bad hit.
That was interesting because he didn't look like he hit me, and he just did. All right, I'm going to effigy and then try him one more time.
Actually, no, he puts it inside himself this time.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting that humanities are not a thing anymore, because that was an important part of the first game. Is because those are the fragments of the Dark Soul. And in this game, they do mention that with certain people that the dark is growing within you. I can see the dark growing within you. Now let's take a look at this. Use it.
I remember for Dark Souls 1...
He shoves it into his chest, and he's...
One of my favorite
dude again.
item descriptions was for the humanity. I forget
yeah.
what it was. It was something about like this twinkling darkness kind of thing.
Yeah, this twinkling. I always like how they describe anything involving the abyss or humanity in Dark Souls 1, because they always describe it as this warm, inviting thing that has this soothing element to it. But it's supposed to be like the dark. It's supposed to be this consuming, transformative force. And in this game, it's got the same thing. Like, the people who actually are worshippers of the dark have this very serene quality to them. Like, the Hexer that you meet at one point, the Dark Diver. They're very soothing, very friendly people, and we...
You should rest at the bonfire.
Yeah, we should have done that, because I'm just gonna use a life gem. Screw it.
So when I started playing the game, I immediately joined the first covenant that's available to you.
The way blue?
No. It's actually not the first one available to you. It's the second one that's available to you. The champions.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
And-
so you made everything harder.
And everything got, and I was just like, what's happening? Am I terrible at Dark Souls now, or why is this so hard? And because I was on like the internet blackout and I wasn't reading anything about the game, for like 4 days I was just like, oh, Dark Souls 2 is so much harder.
Mm-hmm.
But it's no, they just added this challenge covenant to make the game more difficult for people.
Who wanted it. Because
Yeah.
one of the big criticisms a lot of people had was they wanted more hard mode. They wanted it to be harder and harder and harder and killing you all the time and all this stuff. Because it's not actually super, super hard mode all the time. It's just the game where it punishes you for not knowing what you're doing.
Yeah, and that's the real like whole difficulty argument is like it's just hard because they don't tell you. But once you figure it out, it's not that hard.
Oh, they don't look happy. They're coming. And I'm gonna go fight Ornstein again, Mr. Old Dragon Slayer, and we're probably gonna die. But, hey buddy.
What's happening, buddy?
That should actually have hit me. Yeah, now that's one thing I noticed about him is he's not very, I say that, but he's actually not that aggressive. It's actually weird when there's multiple people. He will actually stop attacking for long periods of time, and will just sort of stand there, walking around.
You mean if you have summons?
If you have friends helping you. He will actually kind of not do anything, as if he's confused, and we're not doing any damage.
We're not doing any damage. We've probably done like a few % damage to him.
Yeah, we are not supposed to do this right now. Oh, now he's doing this fun little
AoE thing.
Yeah, I got stuck.
Which is funny, look at him, he did a butt stomp.
Yeah, he did a butt stomp. He does that in the first game.
He does that after you kill Smog.
Yeah.
And after he absorbs Smog, and
do
he
you
becomes
notice-
like super Ornstein.
Well, do you notice what element it was? It was darkness.
Yeah, well I mean, so it would have been electricity
Yeah.
in Dark Souls 1, but so I didn't know that, I didn't actually catch that there was a little bit of a homage to Smog with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That was actually really close. We'll try once more, and I think we're going to call it a night.
Alright. Because I just don't think this is, I mean, I know that there's people who are doing this right now.
Who are probably...
soul level, like, well, I guess you can't do soul level 1. I guess you can do soul level.
Like, soul level, we are the starting character. We are deprived. We have no clothing. We start at 6 and everything.
You could do soul level 1 in Dark Souls 1 though, right?
Yeah, deprived in that one just
Was
started off
soul level
completely
1.
one soul level 1.
And I guess this one starts at like...
Alright, we're going to put the ring on just for the Ring of Binding, one of the coolest little weapons in the game, and now we have full health again.
What's, check out what your soul level is too.
Yeah, we're going to check that out. I should have shown that at the beginning of the video that we were deprived, but, you know, they saw it later, so
So,
they trust us. 17, because we leveled ourselves up a lot.
we didn't level ourselves up 17 times though, did we?
We started off at, I think, level 3 or 6 or so, and we put quite a few, like, we started at 6 decks, so just basic math, we did...
Yeah, so you can't start it, you can't have a soul level 1 run in this game.
No, it's not possible. But, you know, it's not supposed to be about that. It's just the case of... the soul, like, all the soul level does is give you a general ballpark of how other people are able to join or invade your levels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
It's now sort of a matchmaking thing.
yeah, it always was, but it also makes it so if you overlevel yourself to fight a boss, you can't summon somebody to help you. Which I think is actually a good idea, because in the first game, it was really easy to just cheese it. Like, I played the first game with sorcery. Oh, shit. I just forgot that whenever you run out of stamina and you try to run, you can't run again until it refills completely.
Yeah, that's weird.
I like it.
Yeah.
It incentivizes you not to waste all your stamina.
to leave just a little bit.
Yeah, to be very careful, and that's the whole thing about this game is caution. Be wary, be always aware, and don't.
Sadness ahead.
Sadness ahead. Be wary of rolling. Bloody expensive.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Beware of happy fluffy time.
Oh,
And I got hit by that.
good
time.
start.
Notice how he doesn't do that much damage.
Oh, I think. Well,
That compared to some of the bosses in the first game, this is not a lot. He. Oh,
Uh-oh.
he's gonna butt stomp. That has a good range on it.
yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna get behind him. Get behind him. See if this will work. Now this guy is much more aggressive than Dragonrider. And he has a smart.
Ooh, 1 HP.
And I couldn't roll out of that. And we're done. I think we're done on this.
We are done.
But that was cool. We actually made it a lot farther than I
I'm
thought.
surprised we beat Dragonrider.
I'm surprised we beat the first guy. Alright guys, that's all the time we have. I hope you've enjoyed this video of us blundering through one of the early areas in the game. And thanks for watching, and it's good that we actually got to do this. And here we go, and we're going to try one little last thing before we leave.
Do you have the ring?
What ring?
No, you don't have the ring.
No, I don't have the ring. I didn't have enough souls to pay her. I spent all the souls on other stuff and dying. Oh well, it happens.
Happy soul hunting.
Happy soul hunting. There we go. That was fun.